For the latest top tips, reviews and advice, please subscribe below.
Hello and welcome to Attwoolls Outdoors with me, Mike. Today I'm going to give you guys a bit of a review video on a brand new product from Kampa Dometic. So this here is the Sunshine Air Pro VW. So what differentiates it towards the normal Sunshine Air Pro is it's specifically designed, as the name suggests, for VW vans or similar size vans. Now why it's different is the point that it's got a few things that the normal Sunshine doesn't really have. One being an inflatable beam, almost ridge to go on the top of there. What that's designed to do is first and foremost is distribute the water coming off there equivalently, so it sheds off as it should do and doesn't pool at all. But also actually it creates a bit more of a higher instep into the main part of the awning itself. So when you've got the rail here, you haven't got a bit of baggy fabric right over the door. Yet again, if you've got a sliding door, it can encompass that quite happily without yet again snagging all the material. So that kind of arch in the roof does sort of benefit it. It's made out of sort of Kampa Dometic's sort of pro fabric. So again, something they have in their normal awnings, and you can see from our own pitching and packing video of the caravan version and how quick, easy and simple it really is. And the joys of this is actually, unlike other ones on the market, is that you've got the ability to add side panels onto each side just to get that sort of enclosure as and when you want it. So it's an open front, so it's just a sun canopy as such. Then the sides are an optional extra as so. There is some storm strap supply for the front of it. Even though it's still sort of a sun canopy, we still say it's very much fair weather. So if you do get sort of slightly blower windier weather, it needs to necessarily come down because it's not designed for that sort of conditions. But it offers a bit more shade, not only against the rain but also against a little bit of crosswind. You know, the side panels come as a pair, and yet again they come included with the additional pole to brace it, and they actually clip onto the pole itself. And then you get a nice PVC window to get a bit of vision, but also, like I said, a bit of shelter against the elements. And there's actually a slight different cutout, which you might not have seen just as such, but I'll bring the camera around in a second. So there's a slight cutout just located there. What we'll do is allow you to move you can have the sliding door past that, and it's not going to sort of mark or sort of infringe on the fabric as such. But I'll quickly grab the camera and have a little look through and just sort of show you that unique system. Okay, so as you can see, it comes in one size for the VW, but again you've got a really nice sort of storm straps located on the front there just to give a bit more agility. And then we're looking at the beam system here, so you can see how it goes into the rail at this point here, but it's got like almost like an arch located on it, yet again with an isolation tap just located, and the beams then all press into here. So that's the actual pole that goes into a little pressure pad just located there, and then the side part clips on both sections, so you can quite clearly see how that goes, and it just clips along the side down to the front. And as you can see from the side, actually see how it's cut away slightly. That is basically allowing your sliding door to go past there, and it's the same on both sections. So it doesn't matter if you've got like a VW California or what else you're playing with, you know, it will happily fit. So it's not specifically bespoke to VW vans. You can actually use it on things like a lowline Ford Transit, or you know, your Toyota, you know, whatever you've got your van version of that. So it's a few options to do. One thing I will say, probably in terms of price point, it's not necessarily cheap, and that's because it's obviously quite engineered. There are sort of cheaper versions of this on the market that don't have this level of options to add on, so it's pretty much finding the point. I know Vango do another one which quite simply is just a sort of a canopy, and I think going forward they do sides for it as well. You don't have that ridge system going on there, and that's a lot of time where the money goes. That's why it's kind of the price point it is, because that extra bit of arch and extra little bit of engineering costs more fabric to make. And yet again, you've got things like a pole sleeve situated in there, so you can still use it in a polar clamp if you wanted to. So like I said, it's a little bit different, something that I can't see being a massive hit for Kampa, but I think it's a really good option to the range, and something that actually probably it's a growing market of VW vans or that sort of size. So it's something that sort of bodes well with their spec and their sort of situation. So that's kind of our little video review on the Sunshine Air Pro for the VW vans.